Right, I'm going to split this into two parts. First off, World Cup. How excited are you that Wales are going to be there?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Obviously, tough group, England in the group, but really looking forward to it. Can't wait for it to start now, yeah.
And how important is it for Welsh football, do you think, that the success over the last few years has now led to a World Cup appearance?
Yeah, obviously, I think everyone knows the success that they've got, how much they've improved. Really big for the nation. First World Cup in a really long time. Obviously, the success they had at the Euros was really good, so hopefully we can carry it on.
Was there ever a thought that you might get into a squad early doors and maybe have a chance of reaching the World Cup?
Yeah, I suppose. Obviously, I got called up a couple of years ago, last year as well, so would have been nice, but obviously still be supporting the boys 100%.
How's it going to be like in the changing room? Because there's a little Welsh contingent, but then we've got a big English contingent in there as well.
I think there's a few more English than there is Welsh, that's a certainty. I know me and Welsh will be supporting the boys, that's a certainty.
And for yourself, are you going to enjoy watching the World Cup, or do you try and switch off from football away from the training ground and match days?
No, I love it. The Euros was unreal watching that. Obviously, I watched the last World Cup, so yeah, I'll be watching most of the good games anyway, that's for sure.
So we're at game number 100. What does it feel like to reach that level for Lincoln?
Reached it fairly quick, which I'm really happy about. Yeah, really delighted. Only missed a couple of games since I joined. This is the biggest spell in my career of games, biggest chunk of games. So looking back on it, really, really happy with my progress at the club, really.
And where do you feel you've progressed the most over this spell?
As a person, I think I've developed such a kind of a leadership role in the team. I've developed quite a lot. You know, one of the experienced boys, which is very strange at 24, which is nice to be called that. You know, we're reaching quite a lot of games now, which is really nice, and obviously a big chunk of them have been with this club. So I'm really thankful for the opportunities that I've got here, and hopefully we can still progress.
TJ reached that mark a little while ago, and he was saying about finding a home. Does it feel like that for you after a couple of moves, that you finally found a place that you can call home?
Yeah, before I joined, I was a bit, in and out of the team and moving about quite a bit. But since I've joined it, I've really settled, hit the ground running straight away, played games, reached 100 fairly quickly, which I am really happy about. Yeah.
You've moved back to right wing back over the last few weeks. We haven't seen you there for a while. How have you found that move back?
Different, obviously different from full back, a lot different. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I was enjoying centre half, but wherever the manager needs me to play, I'll play. Very different, obviously while more attacking, which is a bit different to me, a bit new to me, but I'm enjoying it. You really enjoyed the Plymouth game the other day. The outball was to hit me on the goal kicks and stuff, which I really enjoyed, and yeah, hopefully we can keep doing that.
And the fact that you were such an integral part of that tactic at the weekend against Plymouth, what does that do for you as a leader as well? The fact that you're a key part of whether it's going to be a successful afternoon or not.
Yeah, that was kind of our way of getting out. When I feel we done well with it. It got us up the pitch fairly quickly, which was good. It gives you confidence. If that's the route out, and if that was the tactic, then it worked. Which I was really happy about.
I know you don't mind where you play, but do you see your long-term success being at centre half? Do you think?
Yeah. If I'm being honest with you, yeah. I feel most comfortable there. Obviously on the ball, out of possession, I feel more comfortable there, but it is nice to be able to play a few different positions, but if I was to choose one, it would be centre half, I think, yeah.
The manager, or head coach, came in and talked about you today and said the fact that you're always available, whether that's for games or for training, is a really integral part of your success. Do you feel that? Are you one of those players that will just train no matter what? You feel that you need that in your game?
Yeah, I try and be available for every single game. That's why I feel like I've, reached 100 for this club fairly quickly. I try and make the most of what I can do and try and be available for the manager to pick me every single game. And touch wood, I've been fairly lucky on that prospect since I've joined the club, and hopefully I can continue that.
Reached 100, is it 200 the next target, 150? What do you go for next?
Every game as it comes, I try and make myself available for every, 110, 120, 130 and so on, hopefully.
And Morecambe this weekend as well. I guess the home form, we still talk about the unbeaten run, but it's just trying to get that win on the board again, isn't it? Yeah,
great result against Plymouth. I think we should have won. Really good performance. If we would have got 3 points there, then that would have been a great result. But yeah, we've got a few draws on the bounce now. Still unbeaten, which is good, but looking back on some of those results, I think we should have won. We should have a few more points on the board than we do, but still unbeaten, which is a really good achievement. Hopefully we continue that all season.